We're going to teach you how to connect your Rediker Gradebook, your Teacher Plus Gradebook, to Google Classroom so that you can import grades from Google Classroom into your gradebook. I'm open to one of my gradebooks. I covered up the names. You can't see them. At the top of the column where it tells you the class, it also now has a Google Classroom icon. This gradebook is not linked, so I'm going to click here. It's going to take a couple of seconds. I'm going to link it to my Halacha 9 Google Classroom. It has all my archived classes here, but these are my most recent are on top. I click link, I say yes, and it's thinking. And there's 0 students that need invitations because they're all already in my Google Classroom. Had they not been, then the gradebook itself would have invited them to my Google Classroom. Say OK. And now I want to create an assignment. That's this button up here. I don't want to show it to you because then I'd have to show the names, which I don't want to do. And as I open the assignment, instead of filling out this whole thing, I'm going to change this to quiz because it's going to be a quiz. I'm going to link to an assignment in my Google Classroom. And you see here that I have two different quizzes here. I'm going to go for this one. I think that's the correct one that has the grades. And I chose it, and now I'm going to click link. Are you sure? Yes, I'm sure. And it fills in everything. It's called the same thing. It's only for my current gradebook because I'm doing it linked to my Google Classroom. I can't do it to more than one gradebook. It even knows the date that I gave it on, and I'm going to share it I'm actually not going to share it right now, nor am I going to count it in the average, only because this is already counted in the average because we didn't have this link when I did this quiz. I'm going to create the column, and you're going to see that one of these columns is going to appear, and should have the grades almost the same as this quiz 2 has it. It takes a little bit of time. And there it is. It's my first column because whenever I make a new column, it always puts it as the first column. Notice that this quiz and this quiz has the same grades because I had to enter it by hand in the past. Okay, some of these kids took it twice, so some of them are not exactly the same. And then it already imported it. But if they updated it, then I could just click here to bring in the grades, and it would bring in the grades. Now, notice it moved it to over here. I'm not sure exactly why. It should have done it in the order of date, but that doesn't matter. Now it's here, and now it has all the grades. Now, I cannot actually edit these grades. If I try to edit them, it tells me you cannot override the scores. They're in Google Classroom. So I would have to go back to Google Classroom and change a grade and then return it again to the student. It can't be in my possession. So they have to hand in their assignment and I have to return it. And then it would change. Actually here, I would just have to click on this icon again and it would update that grade. That's how easy it is. In 3 simple minutes, you learned how to do it.